Yo, what's good? It's your boy Deuce Speaks.
It's your boy, Jason Alexander.
And we are the Clearly Confused podcast where we are unscripted, unfiltered, and probably off topic. And man, oh man, do we got a special guest with us today. I am
Yes,
so
sir.
excited, boy. So excited. So we got Grammy-nominated artist, platinum selling artist, actor, and entrepreneur. We got Big V. Vito of Nappy Roots, man. What's going on,
What's
man?
happening, man? What's
We
up,
got
man? How
Big
y'all
V on
doing?
with us. We
Chilling,
doing
chilling.
good,
Big
baby.
V in the
Doing
building.
good, man. Oh man, we
Smoke it,
got
baby, smoke it. Uh,
we got Kentucky
uh,
royalty in the building, man. So
Yes, sir.
Shout out to
definitely
y'all,
special
man. Thanks for
episode.
sharing your platform with me, man.
Hey,
Oh man,
just
man, it's
glad
a
you
pleasure
came on
having
here,
you
man.
on. Absolutely,
Hey,
man. Absolutely. So, how we like to kick it off, man? Every episode, we just like to do a little mental health check in, see how we feeling going through this week. Let our listeners know how we go up and down, but we still keep going every week. So we'll let me and Jason kick it off, man. You want to go first, Jason? You want me to kick it off for us?
Yeah, I'll kick it off this week, man. I'll kick it off. I say I'm at man, this week's been a little rough, man. I'm gonna say I'm at about a 6.7 this week, man. You know what I'm saying? It's been a lot going on at work, man. I've been having to do more work than I'm accustomed to, which is, ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna do what they pay me to do. But
Yeah.
between that and the shit going on in the world right now, man, it's kind of hard to have a positive attitude about shit. You watch watch the country falling into the toilet bowl. You know what I'm saying? I feel like democracy is on its last leg. So I'm just trying to persevere, just trying to make it through, just trying to get through this week, get through the weekend. The grandkids are coming over this weekend. We're gonna have them all weekend long. So I'm just ready to get to the weekend, kick it with the grandkids, man, watch the football, man, and move on. But where you
Get
at
it.
this week?
Man, I'm gonna put myself probably I'm like a 7.5, man. Kind of same thing, man. It's been a challenging week, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still going strong. Been
Right.
working a lot, man. Just on that mental in general, because like you said, man, so much going on in the world, so much that can keep us down. That's put out there to try to keep us down, but we got to stay resilient and just keep pushing forward, man. But yeah, I would say 7.5, man. I'm with you. I'm trying to power through this week, man, and just let the good times roll. But yeah, that's where I'm at, man. Big V, how you feeling, man? Where you checking in this week, dog? How's that
man,
headspace?
sitting right at home, headspace easy as far as mental health go. Religion don't meet politics.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and that's where I'm sitting in the hollow of his hand. Um, I really don't go looking for bad news or things that disappoint me. What
Yeah.
I learned this week, um, and what I'm exercising, I guess where I'm really at is every stage of life has its own season,
Oh yeah.
and to really to articulate the weather's finna change. We can ready to eat cider.
Facts.
Get ready to eat but warm banana bread. Fat
Right.
girls, watch your purse. It's tax season.
Mm.
And loving's good when it's cold. But
Yep.
other than that, man, it's football season in
Mm.
top of the South, and on the phone with two black positive minds that seem like okay, I'm
Oh yeah.
buckled down for it. I don't know what coming, V, but I'm buckled down for it, man.
Right.
And you know what I is. We
Oh
just
yeah.
trying to know and understand.
You already
That's
know.
all we can do, man. That's all we can do, man. So I wanna paint a story, man. I wanna start from the beginning. I wanna hit your journey a little bit, and then I wanna talk about where you at now, especially actually where you at now, being in your own dispensary. We'll get to that, but let's start, man. So where'd your love for music come from, man?
Mama was a single girl, like most cats. Went from sharing somebody's room to somebody's mama. I grew up on Shake Rag, Third Avenue, 624 Center. For most people, that's segregation. Um, in the 70s, 60s, 50s, those neighborhoods still stood as I
Hmm.
was a boy. So rode the
Mm.
bus like every statistic. And mama was a church girl, could sing, was in groups. And you had the church 4 times a week when your mother's a church girl
Oh
and a
yeah.
Yeah.
preacher's kid. So my love for the blues and church music was kind of in one.
Mm-hmm.
My backyard being the American Legion, and you can't go on Thursday. For most people, I live there. So until my mom got married in '85, we moved to 12th and Adams, and then so music was always a part of that. My stepfather was a garbage man. My mom twisted tobacco, so
Mm.
songs was known to move heavy burden,
Oh
Mm-hmm.
and
yeah.
and so they was uneducated, but they knew if you get up and do something every day. So I grew up working class, and that became in my music and being the man in high school. You remember how when you could rap, people would bring you the mic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So it was in my time. If you couldn't rap, you didn't. And for those who you know what I mean.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, I
Oh yeah.
definitely. I
I
wish
know.
some more people would listen to
Yeah,
that,
he
and
had it
follow
right.
that guideline right there for sure.
So it's just like a jersey that you put on of a quarterback. Like if
Mm-hmm.
you're a smooth guy, you're a crafty guy, you got it playing all this. That's Joe Montana in my day, or that's Baker Mayfield tonight. You know what I mean? If you
Oh
Lamar,
yeah.
you slip on your
Mm-hmm.
feet, you thinking. If you're a big burly guy, you got a linebacker number.
Mm-hmm.
Smooth in that, you got a punter's number, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So just man, just gospel and life and being black and thinking that all you could do was rap or play ball,
Mm-hmm.
like most, for your way out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so met some college students up Western and became Nappy Roots in 1998, signed with Atlantic Records. People were stealing our tapes, and as quick as we could make them, there was a cat up there named Kareem Abdul-Jabbar
I
that
seen
played
that.
that played basketball with Scales. So
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
then, and I was the local, so it kind of they come off campus, get the haircut, interact,
Mm-hmm.
going to government home. Now I got them in Able Court, garden apartments. We moving around.
Yep.
Right.
So sound with Atlantic, man, a developmental deal. Started riding with 8 Ball MJG, Soul Lady, them on the Chitlin circuit all around the South, uh,
Mm-hmm.
from Virginia to Texas, back home to Kentucky. And all now took off. Uh, our album was set to drop on 9/11, the same day Blueprint did.
Oh.
And we got pushed back that Monday.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Got home in the bed to a Die Hard flick. Jay-Z still dropped that day.
Damn.
Right.
Yes. So we came out 2000, February.
Right.
Mm.
I got.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
bring you up to speed. We moving along all now, here now, po folks. Introduce you to Anthony Hamilton and Jazzy Faye in one album. Um, cemented Nappy Roots as a symbol of the South. Um, Nearly split the door open in St. Louis. Atlanta got on the next plane.
Mm.
4 hours off road, come to get another big beast. And we didn't know we was on some country music protocol.
Yep.
We
Mm.
just thought we were dope,
Yep.
off,
Right. Right. Right.
off the porch. And we
You know
didn't
they
have
gotta label you with something.
yeah, we didn't have scans or nothing like that. Remember back when the A&R would look at you and say, yeah or
Mm-hmm.
no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a lot different. I feel like there ain't even A&R like that no more, man. Where it's so much social media, it's like I feel like anybody can kind of get started, and as long as you get to trending or something like that, you can take off. You feel like it's different getting into the game nowadays.
No, I think it's still, you got to be magic.
Mm-hmm.
And nowadays you can put a chain and a hat on anybody and he's MC such and such.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You remember when they had to want you to rap?
Yep.
And
Yeah.
then who would you rap to?
Mm-hmm.
It didn't what about, you
Right.
know.
Yep. So how was it for you too, man? Because you guys made a lot of like soulful, conscious type, positive music in the era where it was like trap music, crunk music. A lot of the hard gangster rap was going on. So how was that? Did you feel any pressure to have to change your style or anything like that?
Nah, I think, like me, I set it out for somebody, for my mother to be proud. I wanted my pastor to
Mm.
be proud. I wanted my
Okay.
friends to be proud. Like, that's V. No stigmatism. Like, I can make out now and I can make poor folks or a funeral of a good man. and knowing that I'm going to talk about a vast variety of subjects. Like all my people ain't rappers, all my people didn't hustle. I had
Mm-hmm.
some ball players that was just square and green, but they
Mm-hmm.
played ball.
Right.
So um, being Nappy Roots, it was five of us, and then so if you really great and talented, you didn't hear too much because it was five, six of and
Mm-hmm.
no one had to be overused or
Oh
exaggerated.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I stayed young. I kept my dunking contest legs, but I did 5 albums with those guys. And then the publishing wasn't making sense. And I looked down my publishing. Oh, it's in a misplaced. I'm gonna need another lawyer to fight this. You know what I mean? So,
Mm-hmm.
so
You just got
music
too
kind of
much.
it became serious. I had to
Yeah.
walk off. My kids' mother left my kids at my mom's house and never looked back as an adult. About
Phew.
14 years ago, so I left the road to raise kids.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And so Nappy Roots is like the Temptations. They kept going. Me, I left the road and, decided, okay, this is what I'm going to do. And being the only father for every 20 houses, I started getting into other programs as an active father. You signing up for nonprofit organizations like Breathe, Light
Mm-hmm.
a Chance, and giving kids a way to do their thing.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, and I seen that. Man, I'd read about that too, and I'm glad you brought it up because I was gonna ask if their mom ever came back into the life,
Of
anything like
course,
that.
I got it
Yeah,
sweet.
yeah. That's what I figured. That's what
Blow
I
some
figured.
more.
So how was that for you though, man? That sudden change and taking over full time with everything. How did that shape you as a father, man?
It made me. It just like you see the difference. I didn't have
Mm-hmm.
a father. I can't imagine like the opportunities that I'd have had with somebody showing me to stiffen up. Okay, now
Mm-hmm.
this time for this, you know how your daddy is. Like if
Yeah.
you with your mama, you got probably a 2-syllable nickname. You have a
Mm-hmm.
name like Mike, a Bron, a
Yeah,
Kiki.
that's
And
definitely
if
how it
your
is.
daddy's, your daddy's around, your nickname is L. You know what I mean?
He giving you one
You
word.
know
He
what
giving
I
you
mean?
one word.
It ain't
Oh
no two.
yeah.
Yeah, it's one word. Hell, come on. You feel me? So,
Oh yeah.
I had a stepfather about 10 years old and I got a piece of him. And
Right.
then
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't imagine the difference that a father would make. And so, man, like I said, Nappy Roots came in the game. Our biggest advantage was identity.
Hmm.
Like,
Oh
we
yes,
knew
for
we
sure.
wasn't no gangsters. We knew we wasn't no lames. We knew we wasn't no
Mm-hmm.
suckers. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, we
Mm-hmm.
didn't get in the game and fall for anything. I just
Oh
knew we
yeah.
coming back to cold beer in Kentucky, some sort of hustle garage,
Mm-hmm.
and figure it out from there. I never wanted to be getting, chains and goals on my neck. You had to hire somebody else to be around you. And what if he turned on
Mm-hmm.
you?
Yeah, security, man.
Right.
Hey, people do anything
Yeah,
for some money.
Right.
Anything.
yeah,
And that's
yeah.
one thing I've
So,
always loved about you and the group too, man, is that y'all didn't change y'all's identity. Uh, I
mm-mm.
was all around the world, man, military kid. So being from Kentucky, it was nice having that representation. Just y'all representing the state in general, and then not only representing the state, y'all represent positivity. Which
Huh?
again, at that time, you didn't see a lot of rappers doing that. It was just whatever's gonna sell me the most, anything like that. So kind of representing for Kentucky too. Is that did you ever have any
Mm-hmm.
pressure with that? Like, man, there's not anybody else from Kentucky with this roadmap. We got to hold it down for the next generation of Kentucky. Did you have any pressure like that on you?
I think everybody does.
Mm.
Your friends thinking of things they would say if they were you.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's
Your
true.
girlfriend want to better you with time.
Mm-hmm.
If you getting money, you ain't got no time.
No.
If you got
Yeah,
time,
which
you ain't
one you
getting no
want?
damn
Yeah.
money. What's it gonna be?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And so, once you nobody else.
Man.
And to have ESTG and to have Tiller and to have Harlow and to have Athena Cage that sang with Keith Sweat and Kiki Wyatt. I
Yeah.
think Kentucky, and I know I'm missing somebody, Everly Brothers,
Mm-hmm.
and whoever, Round and Twang. Um, just to be a part of that, people that did it.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody talks about it if you didn't. And
It's
you
true.
know, and to
You
sit out in a
forgotten.
in a video yearbook that Jay might have in 1991 when we go to class together. I said I was at least gonna be MC Ren from NWA
Right, right.
on the Common interview. I was like, what? I knew I was gonna be a rapper
Yeah,
in
Yeah.
tenth
yeah.
grade,
Oh
and
yeah.
the guy in council would be like, think of something more realistic for you or me.
Yeah,
Right.
for real. People always want to tell you your dreams, man. So
Oh
that's
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
in
powerful in
reality,
itself too, because a
if
lot
the
of people
guidance
will
counselor,
fold.
if the guidance counselor was paying attention to 2 o'clock break, he'd have known Big V was going to be a rapper because he used to tear that shit up
had
every
to,
single day. At two
had to.
o'clock, 2 o'clock break in the afternoon, you went to the Commons so you could go hear what Big V had to say because he was going to be on the microphone. And that shit I'm always going to remember. I'm going to take that to my grave because we knew he had talent back then. And
Mm-hmm.
even though we knew he had talent, we had no idea he was going to soar to the heights that he soared to. So that's something that everybody from Bowling Green in my era is always going to have pride. We're always going to have pride in that because Big V was that man, and to see someone play out and live out their dreams, man, that's always going to be an inspiration. So, you know,
Oh,
And
it
it
is,
was
I
man.
had to get that in because you just said guidance counselor. I was like, man, if the guidance counselor was paying attention, he'd have knew.
yeah,
They'd already
yeah.
knew.
But if somebody can't help you to your dream in that way, they don't see it another way.
Right,
Like for
Mm-hmm.
me, after I got in heavily deep in the kids' life, I realized I couldn't travel. So I
right,
had to create this QR code. And Nappy Roots got downloaded 11 million times illegally, the second album.
right.
Whew.
And so that's $80 million. I look like
Mm.
anybody short of that. So,
Mm. Mm.
but the good part about it was 80 million people 11 million people fuck with us.
Right.
So
Hell
I
yeah.
created the QR code and put it on cannabis products, and then the computer made the world real small around about COVID. And
Oh yeah.
so now $20 from 5,000 people give you $20 to get out of their damn face.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
that's a
That's
hundred
true.
racks a season. Whenever when you do it like that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, man, just now doing movies, writing movies. I'm writing a movie now called The Dispensary. I'm lazy, so we're gonna call it The Re. You
Oh
know.
yeah. I was wondering how you got into that space too, man. What led you to, getting into acting and the art theaters, all that stuff, man? How'd you get mixed into that?
I was in drama and theater in high school. That's what
Okay.
I had a scholarship going to Easton for.
Ah,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, I was in that in high school and really excelled at it. Everybody else would go to small engines back in Mr. Martin. I was always in geography or television, marketing, honing my skill.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And, so my friends were Mitchell Dunn, Lehman, and, the big time players, Sandy winning them.
Yeah.
And they just laugh at me, man. Content, that's what they call me. Just, I'm going to have something to say.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so I always wanted to be like Eddie Murphy and um, anybody that was really writing and creating. So to take those numbers and go over to Netflix or say a Peacock, where there's
Mm-hmm.
17 billion people at,
Right.
and you're looking, so now I'm taking it from an ear thing to a visual and having these products of mental health. Like black men, we usually don't know nothing but happy or mad, not
Yes, facts.
enraged, not uncomfortable.
There's no other emotion. You're just angry or you sad. You don't know why
Yeah.
sometimes too,
Yeah.
man.
Hit
So
the nail on the head.
we trying to. I
Mm-hmm.
got gummies and therapists, and let's talk about when it got off track and the hard drugs in Hollywood and
Mm-hmm.
living through that, and when they find out what you want and all that good business. And I didn't want to be a star that bad. I didn't want to kill nobody, and I didn't want to let nobody have that other way either.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't but two ways to live in Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so being in the room with all that, being regarded big as outcast at one point
Phew.
or another, and um, to realize there's a tomorrow.
Mm.
Like Kanye West used to open up for us. John Legend opened up for him.
Yeah, I saw you in the documentary on Kanye's joint in the studio with
Yeah.
him doing. I forgot what he was recording.
No, that was actually my session.
Oh, was your session?
Yeah, he's $70,000 a beat. So he's got his recorder out at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we done like 4 joints together, and he was just leaving Rockefeller. They wouldn't let him rap over there.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And so he started opening up for Nappy Roots. And with this, you remember Slum Village, Tainted
Yeah.
Love?
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
so they was doing that. They was doing Maybe I'm Selfish, I'm calling,
You heard that in a
calling,
minute.
Yeah.
baby. You remember all that shit,
Oh
right?
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
So, so, so he hadn't quite Kanye yet, you
Right.
Yeah.
know?
Right. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So he was doing that, and, we was going to brunches, and I sat by Prince and Ashton Simpson, and he at my level. And
Mm-hmm.
meanwhile, he's got this sample through the wire, through
Mm.
the, and he was doing all these sample things. And then we was working on, what were we working on? Let's see. These walls are closing in. How long supposed to grin? I lost my will to win. Forgive my sin. And it was the melody of that
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that black spiritual feel into it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and then that's when things kind of changed for Ye,
Oh yeah.
Yeah. True.
and then Prince was like, I'm like, he's gonna take your player. Like, I don't want that. And and he realized, that you might have to give up your mama, or
Yeah.
or something like that. And that
Might have to
I'm
make a
country boy. I'm
sacrifice to
on the
get to
porch.
him.
Ain't no amount of money, not the way she
Yeah.
make them neck bone, and nothing like that.
Hmm.
I can't give that up.
Oh
And knowing
yeah.
the Lord for myself, and just being around all of this, so developing artists, I realized getting to that level was nobody in the world more talented than me, and the
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
opportunities that God had gave me. So I walked away from that with my identity, still knowing who is who and what is what.
Oh
In a
yeah.
time where other artists had fell off and they had to recreate them.
Yep. They
Here's
sell
an
out.
agenda. Yeah, here's an agenda,
Oh yeah.
and
They sell
I
out. It
want
ain't
yours
working.
and
I
my
got
people.
switch.
Yeah. So a life of a polished black man is not compelling for the
Mm-hmm.
news.
Hmm.
That
Oh no.
tears up. That tears up the stigma.
Oh yeah. Like
Hmm.
we don't want y'all to see that image. That ain't what we trying
Hell
to
Nah.
no.
portray.
What
Nah,
the
that ain't
hell?
what's
Yeah.
selling.
Hell
Mm-hmm.
no. What do you mean y'all ain't gonna push no dope? What do you mean ain't gonna be no funeral after you
Yep.
leave? Hell, that ain't worth a damn.
Exactly.
Shit.
Oh man.
Oh shit. That's crazy. Right.
Brothers was like, y'all niggas are too pure. Ain't
That's
shit about
crazy.
y'all, right? Won't y'all stab somebody or shoot somebody? I was like, man, I'm about to do all that old fake ass
They're
shit.
like that we can't just be good people make good music, you know
Hell
what I'm saying?
no.
That's crazy.
Uh-uh. Did somebody, spit in somebody's mama's face,
Mm.
get killed. They make more money off of you than insurance.
Oh yeah. Now do you think it's the same nowadays as it was before? Do you think is
Worse.
worse? Okay.
Worse.
When you think of music now and who's on top, what feeling do they give you?
Hmm.
That's true.
You
Hmm.
know it's
Mm.
gonna be some overdose in this wake of this concert.
It's gonna be
You
some
know it's gonna be
negativity.
some,
Yep.
yeah, it's gonna be some children dropped off at the fire department. The
Hmm.
country get to eat that way.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you right.
Any positivity, fuck that. What didn't nobody get? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you right.
So again, you can only do the best you can. And the higher you go, everybody's not gonna like you.
Oh,
Hmm.
for sure.
Even Sam Cooke was murdered.
Mm-hmm.
Marvin Gaye.
Oh yeah. That's straight
And
up.
so, yeah, so doing music and taking that in, and about the time, I tell you, about the time Good Day was out, and I was really had found my mojo in writing music, I was afraid a lot out there. Like, when I met Static Majors from Louisville, and we used to hang out on the outer loop,
Mm-hmm.
and he was telling me all the things he had wrote and rocked the boat and these publishing checks. And then he finally wrote Lil Wayne's #1 record, Lollipop, and
Okay.
was murdered 3 days after. You feel me?
Goodness.
Yeah,
Oh
man.
yeah.
A #1 hit before he get his hands on that motherfucking publishing. and
Yeah,
that money, whop.
Take them out. Mm.
So I stopped writing hit records.
I
You
hear
know,
you.
hell no.
I hear you.
So
I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that at all.
I ain't mad
don't
at it at
want to see
all. I
my
do.
kids grow, man, and evolve.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And one thing I did see, especially you talking about your children, man, because I know you got a boy over at my alma mater, Eastern Kentucky,
I went
and
there
I saw all
myself.
your kids.
Yeah.
Did you? Oh yeah. So yeah, I saw all your kids in professions, college, and stuff like that. How does that make you feel as a father, man? Especially knowing you had to do it a lot of it solo.
A father is discipline. A father is grunt work. And if you do
Mm-hmm.
discipline and you do grunt work, these things happen for you. Now, girls spend money, most men make it. And just the thought of laying down, you can get up.
Yeah.
Or you,
Hmm.
if you don't lay down, you won't. And just
Mm-hmm.
being consistent and doing things every day and going them. I got them all baptized.
Okay.
Everybody graduated high school.
Right.
You know, the one that like to daydream drives truck.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but you know, we are got in a lane that's all right. You know, I
Yeah.
at
Oh
the end of
yeah.
the day, I just want to be proud of you. Don't want
Oh
to go
yeah.
to the jailhouse. And when you put your all into something, you expect a full return.
Hmm.
Mm. That's
And
true.
and they hadn't let me down. And got grandkids and people get married and you know how you got to split your holidays then, you know, and things
Oh
like
Oh
that.
yeah.
yeah.
So maturing and watching music grow, because we're now the people planning the dinners. We're now the people going in Congress and taking off the rap suits and creating venues
Oh
and
yeah.
safe outings for our children.
Hmm.
And to be a part of that, and never to think that I would have these old granddad ass, you know, and wake up at 5 o'clock and eat at McDonald's with the rest of the old men,
Yeah,
you know.
man.
We go that way, but you
Um.
know,
No, I definitely understand. I did want to circle back too, man. I know you brought it up, but I read that you've been involved in a lot of nonprofit, especially
yeah.
working with troubled youth and stuff. Why is that so important to you?
Cause without a father, ain't a chance of what we just talked about.
Mm-hmm.
You
Hmm.
won't even be confident enough to do that. You won't be confident enough to change your tire. You won't be confident enough to get your ass whooped without pulling that pistol.
Right.
Cause
Mm-hmm.
a, cause a woman taught you back and pick up something and have your say. But your say has a consequence.
Hmm.
For every cause, there's an effect. So to know that I was a father and stood up in a time of internet raising children
Hmm.
and to show them the less you do, the more you're gonna have to overcome. And if you don't raise your kids right, you're gonna have to raise your grandkids.
Oh
Hmm.
man, yeah.
Hmm.
I think a lot of people fail to understand that too. Uh, you gonna have to pick up the slack, man. It's kind of like you were talking about with your own kids, man. Laying down that foundation. That's something I've asked my own therapist. I'm like, you know, what do I need to do, man? Because, you know, I'm filled with anxiety, man, especially over my children, man, because you send them out
Mhm.
into this world. You no longer have that control. They're influenced by people and stuff like that. So one thing you always told me, and I see it play out with you and your kids, is, man, you lay down that foundation. They may stray, but they always have a foundation to go back to. And it
The
Hmm.
sounds like
Lord,
that's the same case with you, man. Yeah.
the Lord, the covenant,
Mm-hmm.
because He made hell and earth, me and you and them. So you got to be strong there, cause they're gonna do shit that you don't like.
Yeah.
We did.
I say we did it to our parents. Yeah, we know how it
Yeah,
goes.
yeah. Well, you know, and yeah. So I would just say, man, join the Lord. You paying for your own sins, you shit or something, you know, or whatever, and
Mm-hmm.
really be cool with them, man. And not their friend, but look, a beacon
Oh yeah.
of how to do it, and why not do it the other way.
Oh
And
yeah.
you're gonna reap what you sow.
Mm-hmm.
If you ignorant, silly shit coming in here.
Yeah. Yeah. You right about
It's
that.
karma, man. Get out the world what you put into it. I'm a strong believer of that for sure.
Yeah, so man, just growing at the speed of light. Hip hop sped that up.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It let me see things that I never get to see. I've been to Iraq and Kuwait and Rome and Sicily and Venice because I could rap.
Mm.
Hmm. Medal
You
of
know,
Honor.
It opened up a whole new door for you to life,
yeah,
man.
on Senator Obama's campaign because I can rap.
Yeah.
Man,
You know, been in the room with the people I mentioned. You know, I did the last red carpet with Rick James.
Huh.
The
that's
night he
crazy.
cussed the man out at the BET Award for the boy who forgot my name. You know, I'm Rick James, bitch. You know, I was there that night. And,
Right. Right.
yeah, so yeah, just to meet Don Cornelius and tell him my mama used to they clean up the house and listen to shit. You
Yeah.
know, and to make off with one of them. You know, I was a boy that wanted a Soul Train dance
Yeah.
and to get my mitts on one of them. You know, from rap.
Yeah.
I know you worked with a lot of artists, met a lot of artists. Who was there anybody that stood out to you as like the most influential or surprised you the most after you met him?
um. When I met Richard Pennington, people know him as Little Richard,
Mm-hmm.
but
Okay.
he created rock and roll.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
Like I created country music rap
Mm.
verbatim, you
Mm-hmm.
know.
Right.
And he said other people are gonna get rich for it because you're the first one. And they're gonna make several, you know, they're
Make
gonna make
copies of it.
several
Yeah, they're gonna try
and they're
to.
not gonna let you in there because then if they got the real thing, how can they make money off the clone?
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
So meeting him, Prince,
It's crazy,
Raphael
man.
Sadiq. He said, V, I used to be in a big group. He was in Tony, Tony, Tony.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Then he showed me about publishing and life goes on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so now, you know, on the right road now. I'm 49 years old. Um, I do shows. Gonna go out with Red Bull. I do day parties though. I ain't coming out at 11.
Hey man,
You know.
that's all I want to do is a day party, man. Yeah, they start too late for me now, man. If
Yeah.
you
Yeah, man.
if it start 10 and
About 1
11,
o'clock.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh man.
about dark. I won't be getting my shoes on, watching TV land. You know, I ain't got
Right.
no time for
Right.
no riffraff.
Oh,
Yeah. So yeah,
oh
man, that's what
man.
it is, man. I'm Big Daddy. I don't know some people granddaddy or poppy or paw, but
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Big Daddy the mother life. You know,
Oh
and
man.
just riding around doing what I want to do. I wanted to drive a Hummer as a kid, and I got one.
Mm.
Right.
And you know, and the smoke and just put today's intel away every day and reboot and do something else.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
No,
yeah.
man. So how did you get to where you at now, man? With like I said earlier, exactly where you at in your own dispensary. How did that become a part? How that become a thing for you? Own your own
Chasing
dispensary.
mental health, being a
Mm.
black man and disturbed, where I tried all their medicines and it didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
I was on trazodone, Klonopin. You know, when you in that life and doing Molly and all that stuff,
Oh yeah.
it has scars. It's that's heroin. It
Yeah.
has a
Mm-hmm.
repercussion on you, and you're gonna go home and try to live a normal life and can't.
Hmm.
So trying to live a normal life, we had to find other roads and other
Mm-hmm.
means. I survived pedophilia as a kid,
Hmm.
so
Mm.
a lot of things, you know, that come out when you free.
Right. Right.
The
Right.
trauma.
We had to get in check, yeah, and just all the things that trauma brought. So we cured Vito and cannabis, and then and psilocybin. I do use a lot of mushrooms,
Oh yeah. Some
Okay.
and
mushrooms, yes
yeah,
sir.
yeah. So I'm more Mike Tyson than
Oh yeah.
you know.
I'm right
Um,
there with you, man. I started a group during COVID called Dad Smoking Weed, just to have a little private group for men. Because I've never been supporting of like a lot of the hard drugs they try to give you for stuff, man. I'm like, man, just get the natural remedies. Create a safe space, man, to come on here and talk. Let men be men. Open up. Be vulnerable with each other.
yeah,
So that's why I'll definitely love it, man. It's a goal of mine to open up my own dispensary and stuff too, because I know what it can do for people, man, especially the mental health space for it. It's
and that was the
crazy.
main issue. Yeah, and so it's thousands like me. So
Mm-hmm.
now we getting beds and dorms to where kids that's going through those things don't
Mm-hmm.
have to go back to granny's house that don't know how to deal with them. Or they
Mm-hmm.
Man.
back in the same house with the pedophile, or they back in the same house with this or that. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so we
Mm-hmm.
do a lot of mental health and a mental check. Are you all right? What's going on? What makes you do that? You realize after you get high and do that shit, you still gonna be that. You just losing the money.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, V. Well, shit. What kind of Dracula? What kind of vampire? And and so
Mm-hmm.
we kind of smile and make light of it where you can be you. And then
Mm-hmm.
in the dispensary, others will come.
Yeah.
And especially when you're a healer, you're gonna attract
Oh, absolutely.
people who need healing with no kind of damn road to it. And you're the only road to it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Cause
So
they see a
staying
lot
with
of
God,
fake roads, man.
man, you can't. A lot of people about the money. I want the results.
Right.
Oh man. Yeah, I love that.
The money ain't gonna never be in the bank. It's gonna be about the people you changed.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Oh man. Yeah, I love it, man. That's what we even say doing podcasting and stuff too, man. It's like we do a podcast, man, to put out information to people, to be a voice for people, help them understand things a little better, learn mental health, how to cope, deal with things. That's why we always kick off with like a mental check-in, stuff like that, man, because it's like if I can get one person to feel good about something, about life, get a different perspective and see
Yeah,
things, and that's what it is, man. Like you said, it
Right.
ain't about money, it ain't about fame and stuff. It's about what am I doing for others? You know what I mean? How am I
we
Mm-hmm.
want
serving?
to teach one. Yeah, service,
Mm-hmm.
purpose.
Purpose.
Right.
A tree that bear fruit. Like
Mm-hmm.
you've never seen an apple tree eat an apple, right?
Yep, it's
Yeah.
true.
You never seen a lemon tree eat a lemon tree. Eat a
Right.
lemon,
Mm-hmm.
right? But what I'm saying is, with those things said, I was saying is your gifts are not for you.
Oh
You
man, it's
go
Mm.
through
powerful.
all these weathers, sunshine and water about all you get. But every season, somebody come and pick your fruit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
By the truckload. Here, pull up over here. Let me get this out. You
Yeah,
know,
let me
whatever.
get as much as I can off you,
Yeah,
boy.
yeah, but
Yep.
you grew all that shit, but you never get to eat it.
Yep.
Mm.
That's man.
So your fruit, by design, is for somebody else.
Mm.
Ah, I love that perspective.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man. Yeah.
that's true
So,
though, man. Yeah, I'm here to, let's feed people, man.
yeah.
Right.
When I'm
Knowledge.
empty, I'm gonna replenish. Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. And thank y'all for having this platform.
Oh, for
I feel
sure.
like I got something out of it.
Oh
Right.
Uh,
man.
just the thought of union.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like Jaden probably know that I'm in his kind of tune, and I realized we was 2 or 3 years difference in school.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I was a young puppy that never got to talk to me on those capacity,
Oh
and I never
Right.
yeah.
got to talk to him on that capacity. And
Right.
now here we are, and seeing
Mm-hmm.
him,
Grown
and
men. Yep.
yeah, Mitchell Dunn, and Sean Sweat,
Yeah.
Randy Raymond,
Yeah.
Cornell, and and you, and
Yeah.
just seeing
Oh yeah. Yeah. You taking
30
me back to
years after.
92. Taking me back to 92 now.
Yeah, look at what your mama and them doing.
Yeah,
Look at
man.
you. Ain't
Yeah.
doing that bad,
Ah.
huh?
Nah, nah, we all good now. We all good
Yes,
now. That's for
Lord.
sure.
Yes, Lord.
Oh man, that is beautiful. So I got one last question for you, man. Something I like to just close out with, especially from you, man. Your positivity and just whew, got me charged up for sure. But what would you say is like one good piece of advice that you would give our listeners on just making it through life?
Um, the one rule. The one rule. You can't love nobody into loving you.
Hmm.
Mm.
No
Mm-hmm.
matter how good you treat somebody, they don't have to do that back.
Right.
Phew.
Be glad that you got a chance to love and that you
Mm.
understand what it is. And know that you're a beacon, you're a light for others to see to be like. Understanding they're not gonna be like you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And if and the givers are givers and takers are takers. Don't, get offended.
Right.
Yep.
Be not
As
offended.
long as
God
you
made you.
understand it up front, yeah, you understand it up front, so
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can't get offended. Mm-hmm. Oh
Right.
Mm-mm.
man,
Right.
nah, I
So,
love it.
but I would say you can't love nobody into loving you, and love don't love nobody. But you won't know until you love someone.
Mm. Well.
I tell you, yeah, I tell you, man. Nah, that's good. That's good stuff, man. And
That is,
Big V
man.
dog, Vito, man. I just want to say, man, just thank you, dog, so much. You just have no idea, man. Like I said, I was the military brat. I grew up Germany, all around the
I
country and
went to
stuff.
Iraq, brother, in '03.
Yeah, Kentucky
Yeah,
was
the
my
whole
roots.
damn world is country.
Yeah,
You know, we
the
went
whole
over
damn
there.
world is country.
The
So as
Yeah,
whole
always,
damn
man,
world.
yeah.
you and Nappy Roots, man, have always held it down, man. You always made me proud to be from Kentucky and to tell people on my travels I'm from Kentucky. We
Yes.
had great representation like you that never folded on staying
Nope.
positive, never folded on being a nice country boy. Stay true to heart, man. And I appreciate that shit so much. I know
Yes,
there's a
sir.
lot of people out here too listening that enjoy it and love it too, man. So I just want to say thank you, man. While I got you here, man, I want to give you your flowers and just say I appreciate everything, man.
And
For
Absolutely.
real.
thank you, and thank y'all. And I got new music.
Oh yeah.
Got
Yes.
5 albums, and we ready to drop my last 7 grams.
All right.
The song the streets is singing is I don't fuck with who you fucks with. No, your friend ain't my friend. And my friend ain't your friend. You know, it's about
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
it's still them country rap tunes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know hip hop, you know.
Right.
It's
You
poetry
created your own
music.
lane, man. You created
Still
your
Yeah.
that,
own
you
lane.
know. It's still
Mm-hmm.
that. And again, man, y'all have a blessed evening, blessed weekend. And we got to do round 2 in the spring.
Oh, for
Hey,
sure. Oh yeah.
you
We
already
definitely
know.
need to do a follow up when the project drops, man. We definitely need to do a follow up.
For
Yes,
sure.
yeah. And that movie.
Oh yeah.
Oh, man, the dispensary, man. And for those who hadn't seen me on tape, 45 Seconds is on YouTube. I starred in that. There's a lot of great art, a lot of great actors in that.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and, you know, I got a lot of things that I can't say,
Right.
but
Mm-hmm.
a lot of
Some stuff in the
voiceovers.
works.
Yeah, and doing a lot of things with voiceovers in Disney.
You got the perfect
And
voice for that, man.
Yeah, man.
For sure.
thank you. So we coming, man. And
Mm-hmm.
like I said, the kids are growing. I got one of them married. I told homeboy as it is, you can't break his back now.
Oh
Yeah.
man. Nah, I love it, man. We appreciate you, dog, as always, man. And for everybody, as always, you've been listening to the Clearly Confused podcast with like your group chat, but with better audio. And remember, if you ever get confused on anything, need us to clear it up for you, we're here. Again, Vito, man, just appreciate you, dog, man. Keep trucking, keep staying positive, man, and just keep showing that love, man. We appreciate you and we value you, dog.
Yes, sir.
Okay, keep it Kentucky.
Yes,
Big
One.
sir.
D.